Hey guys, just wanted to show my PlayStation shelf that I've been working on. Kind of putting it off because I'm getting like figures and um, organizing it and all that. Alright. So first off, I got my Crash Bandicoot figurine, and I got my Lara Croft Tomb Raider, and I have my Spyro the Dragon, then God of War, and finally my Uncharted 3 figurine of Nathan Drake. That's the top of the shelf. So, and I almost forgot to add about my figurines, um, especially for Crash, Laura, and Spyro. Um, I wanted to get them in their, I guess, original first starting, the way they look. I guess I don't know how to put it. So, I mean, there are figurines of Crash with like, I don't know, outfits on, like I don't know, it's a flight outfit with like goggles and stuff, but I was like, I want the original. So, as far as Laura goes, I wanted to get her with the original clothing she had, like in the PS1 game. So that's why she has the green shirt with like the brown shorts and all that. And it's one of the better figures I found of her as well. There's a few knockoff, really poor made versions. This one I thought was, like acceptable. So, um, and then Spyro, yeah, he looks more like the version he's in, like the PS1 games. And that's what I wanted. I mean, I might go and get the newer one, kind of like do a new and like the old version and then like a new version, beside that one. But I don't know if I have that room. And yeah, like the newer Spyro, he looks okay, I guess. Kind of odd to me. Not really the way I remember him is when I was a kid, playing the game. So that's why I got this version. Um, God of War, Kratos didn't really matter to me as much. Just kind of like the cheap one I could find. And Uncharted, I know I wanted to get him boxed, kind of preserve it. So yeah, because he's a really cool action figure and character, and I really like the games. Third one's kind of odd, but first and second were great. So yeah, and it's really the, I guess, cheaper of, I think, the three that I found on eBay, um, or four. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. There's one of him standing like this with the gun. There's one of him jumping over a rock, and then there's also one of him dangling from a building. And I think the one dangling from the building is the most expensive I've seen so far, because there's so much detail in the set piece that he's with. So, anyways, and also these are in order. As far as their release date of their first game. So I did some research on that. So Crash Bandicoot came out before Tomb Raider, and then same with like before Spyro and before God of War. God of War came out before Uncharted. So yeah, these were pretty close. The same. I think it was the same year, but I looked at the month also. I think that's what it was. So Crash Bandicoot came out like, it was like 3 months or something before the first Tomb Raider. Yeah, I guess I went that picky apparently. So, in case you guys are wondering, I Wikipedia'd it. Of course, not everybody trusts that, but I figure why the hell not. So, yeah, that's how I got them in the order they are in right now. So, yeah. Alrighty, got my first row of PS1 games. second row, kind of small. Um, I have the board in the back to keep it, since my shelf is so deep, it's to kind of keep the games more forward towards the edge so I can just grab them when I want to play them. Makes it a lot easier. Third row is my first row of PS2 games. It's my second row. I do plan on playing all of these. I've played most of them. I'm still working on it. And my third row. And down here, my first row of PS3 games. And I have my second row of PS3 games. And down here I have the starting of my PS4 games. This is the very bottom shelf. I only have two that really interest me so far. I'm trying to get into shooter games and all that and branch out, but I'm not really a fan of Assassin's Creed, even though I have like one game. I never really got into it, so I don't know. Then over here, I guess taking up the space here beside is the PS2 steering wheel and pedal control. So, yep. And over here on the side, I made myself little printouts of the logos. There's a PS1, PS2, PS3, and since I couldn't find it, I kind of just made one myself for the PS4. Did some photoshopping. Yeah, these are all mostly full-size piece of paper. I don't know. I tried to do full size, but it kind of left a border, so it's almost a full size of 8.5 by 11 paper. Just gonna give you an idea of how wide the shelf is. So, I'll get up here and show you what it looks like from a distance. So there's my figurines on top. PS1 games, PS2 games, PS3 and 4 and all that. I wasn't able to fit all of my PS2 games on that shelf, so I have them kind of over here on the side. So there's some more PS2 games. Yeah, I have a lot. I have like, what is it, 182, I think. And if I wanted to, I can still use the rest of this room over here. So, alrighty. So, thanks for watching. Hope you guys like it.